I'm telling you, the word is addicting. One last verse that I have to add before I start my day. In the same chapter, Tehillim 105, verse 43, another confirmation of what I'm talking about. So he brought out his people with joy, his chosen ones with singing. Pay, remember that middle oat for our first combination, for when he turned, when he hapach, it's chet, pei, kaf. We were talking about the enemies, but that's also for us today. I love how everything that the Father does is dual. And so these words, these odiots, can have those dual meanings, just like faltered, stumbled when we looked at kasal. It had that dual meaning, not to bend to yoking of one who separates from the work of Yahshua, which really, not just Hashatan, but people who are yoked to Hashatan, it shows in their fruit. We need to get away from people like that if we're making Elohim number one on a list of one. We cannot be yoked to people like that. Like I was saying, it can be really painful to get away, but if Elohim's number one on a list of one, we have to beg him, implore him to do it for us. And he can, and he does, just like these verses show. So no matter how difficult something might seem in your life to turn around, to hapach, he's the one that does it, not us. And he will help us to not kasal after that happens, to not stumble and not return back to the painful separation from him. So we have to yoke, we have to beg for him to make us his pair. Once we're yoked to him, even though we hit stumbles, we might trip, but we won't fall. Amen.